Oh, Scott, there's bugs in this. Did you know that? Scott, are you for real, bro? How far into YouTube do we want to get here, man? We could just quit and we don't have to tell anyone. Oh, where's the RP Strength YouTube channel? Like, oh, I don't know, they retired. Is there like an inevitability where like as we got more famous on YouTube, inevitably I was gonna have to eat bugs? Okay, let's do it, yeah? I should smell it. Oh, sorry, buddy. Hey folks, I'm Dr. Mike. I am a competitive bodybuilder and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu grappler, and somehow I got myself into this weird stuff where I'm trying strange high-protein snacks. Help me, please. Yeah, this is high-protein Muscle Mac Pro. Yeah, 20 grams of protein per serving, and macaroni and cheese. And it's good news because it's made with both probiotics and the MCT oil. I didn't know what it does, but I understand that it goes out faster from your butthole. Just get people on it right here. You get the B-roll going. They're playing sports. There's one guys that go, we got the hockey stick. Maybe the mac and cheese will help me on the ice. We got the baseball player. We've even got females on here playing female sport. I didn't mean to laugh at that. That's quite impressive. Holy shit. This is a muscle gain food. This big boy got 400 calories up in this mug. That's straight up double cheeseburger right here. Net carbs of 54 grams and 10 whole grams of fat. Shall we? Ooh. Yeah. So, this is bullshit. No, I'm kidding. The texture is good. The cheese, if we should call it that, is evenly spread. It definitely doesn't have maybe as many artificial food dyes as a regular mac and cheese. It doesn't look very orange. It looks just kind of like pasty. It tastes good, but there's a very distinct protein powder aftertaste. It tastes chemically, which I don't hate because I love chemicals, clearly. But it exists and it's a thing. Do I need to rate these, Scott?
We'll do it at the end. Okay.
You know what? It's actually breakfast. I'm hungry.
Kind of grows on you in a weird way.
The aftertaste is gnarly, but it's not bad. Listen, if you expect this to taste like Kraft macaroni and cheese, nah. If you expect this to taste like relatively not so good tasting protein supplement, then you'll be pleasantly surprised. Oh, shit. Neptune fish jerky. Good news, it's got lots of omega-3s, lots of protein. The macros are good. 12 grams of protein, 4 grams of carbs, and only 0.5 grams of fat per serving, 80 calories. And we have some interesting claims for what I assume to just be people that are very concerned with their health and like emojis. And let's go through them. It's wild caught, thank God. I would hate to actually have animals dedicated in a farm. I want them in their natural environment where they're friends with each other and they have families, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, Linda, now. Mommy. Yeah, that's how wild caught experience looks. It's responsibly sourced, whatever that means. There's a whale thing. I guess it doesn't kill whales. High protein with a muscle man anchor symbol. It's nice. High selenium. Okay. And it's nitrate free, which is nice because nitrate is a preservative that you eat in moderation. And if it's free of that, you can eat this shit all the time. Is it low sodium? Nope, hell no. 420 milligrams. Okay. Ooh, it's like coated with stuff. Ooh, this really is a fish. Oh, it smells like, you know, when you go to Chinatown, it's that part they got for white people, but then you walk a couple extra blocks deep into the shit and it's that part for Asian people. That's what the shit smells like right here.
It smells more than you would have thought, I think.
Yeah. Up and down, Mike. Up and down with the teeth. Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
See, in my head, I thought it would be pretty good. Like, explain to the people what it tastes like.
Look, I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum. It's a fine product. Very fishy tasting, as advertised. It's a lot. If you want something real fishy, and great macros, this is up your alley. I'm into fishy, but not that fishy. And so for me, this is like I get off the train to Fishtown about 3 stops early. But wow, that was intense. Okay. Whoa. So it's halal. It's good. This is original dry whole camel milk. I like it when a drop hits the milk and the bubbled up bubble looks exactly like a camel. It's a common experience for me. 7 grams of protein, 11 grams of carbs. Damn, camels got them carbs in that shit. 7 grams of fat. So this is quite high fat. The directions for use are to combine 3 spoonfuls of camel's milk powder with 1 glass of water. And magically, this leads to an explosion, a chemical reaction that forms camel's milk. Now you can too with camel's milk. Mom, I don't want to go to school. But you haven't had your camel's milk, honey. Oh my God, it's delicious. I want to learn stuff. Typical day in America has only 1 ingredient. Dry whole camel milk. It's manufactured, dried, and pasteurized by Al Ain Farms for livestock production in Al Ain Dubai Road, Al Ain, Dubai, and is distributed by Casio Imports LLC, which is located in Colorado. Man, this camel's been all over, huh, Scott?
Dude, that came a long way to get here.
All right, so let's see. Benefits of camel milk include, I can't believe this. This is amazing. Ready? So can I pimp our product, Scott? Is that okay or is it too early?
You can do it.
The new product we have out, folks, the protein shot, the Genius shot, has 23 grams of protein. All of it is from beta-lactoglobulin, BLG. And it's probably the most anabolic part of whey protein. And by probably mean almost certainly on the literal data. It's also, our shit is completely fat and carb free. So 23 grams of protein in this bad boy. This would be about 4 grams of protein, 5 grams of carbs, and 4 grams of fat for basically the same amount. But the benefits of camel milk include that it's beta-lactoglobulin and casein free. Oh yeah, that's right. Beta-lactoglobulin is only a cow thing. So clearly, I'm sure there is a camel analog to that. All natural, gluten-free, no hormones or antibiotics. I mean, I prefer my camel's juice to the gills, but fine. The benefits of camel milk have been a valued part of Middle Eastern cultures for over 5,000 years. Translation, we just had camels around. Let's just try it, shall we? Get out of here, Genius shot. Ha, you're not genius now, are you? The camel milk has arrived. It's supposed to have a smell? You know when you smell something and you're like, oh, that's nice, and then you drink it, but then you smell other things and your whole evolutionary bullshit is like, don't do this. Don't do it.
Perfect way to describe it.
Why would you do this? Do you not love me? Oh, Scott, holy shit.
Why is it like that?
Scott, man, I'm supposed to drink this now? What, Dr. Mike, you don't like our milk? What's wrong with you? Camel raised whole Middle East. How come you don't drink? You're too good for us, huh? Okay. Fine. You little bitty one. Holy. Whoa. Tastes just like it smells. You guys, full transparency. I'm from the Soviet Union. My dad is from Turkmenistan. So I'm Middle Eastern. I grew up on a ton of Middle Eastern food, and Middle Eastern food is typically a category above everything else. Like if there's Arabic food in a neighborhood, I'm just going there and I don't even care what else is being served. And now, Scott, I know why Arabic restaurants around the world don't serve camel's milk, because I guarantee you if you go to them and you're like, do you guys have camel's milk? You'd be like, what the f- is wrong with you? We got cow's milk here. Up out of here.
Again, I thought it would just be a perfectly fine, delicious milk to drink. Again, I had no idea.
Yeah. Or no hormones, no antibiotics, no gluten. We'll put some of that shit in there, motherfuckers. It tastes terrible. To my Middle Eastern brothers and sisters, I got all the love in the world for you guys. No offense at all. Do I have to drink this anymore?
No,
this was terrible. It was terrible. It gets a rank terrible. Get me out of here. Oh, cool. Do you guys ever take your nutrition so seriously that it's basically medicine to you? Well, then the company Medtrition has you covered because it has a gelatin that is orange, natural flavor, 20 grams of protein, 80 calories, less than a gram of carbs. This is all protein. Now, I am to suspect this is actually just collagen.
I think it's just all collagen.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it's not super high quality protein, but collagen is like way more packable and mixable than whey and casein, so they can get into all kinds of foods. And it pretty much naturally forms a gelatin with minor modification. So here we go, okay. Okay. Well, yeah, Medtrition definitely got something right. It does smell like medicine. Yeah, that's because it's good for you. Shut up and take it. I did not get jacked eating only things I like. Oh. Whoa. Here's how I'm going to describe this to you guys. You hear a knock on your door late at night. It's like, who is it? And they're like, aftertaste. And you're like, what? It's like, aftertaste! Your door comes down and bashes you with it. Scott, there's aftertastes in here that have their own tastes and their own aftertastes. It's like in a nuclear reaction, you get the first reaction and then the second layer and the third layer, and it's all like different shit comes out. That right there, they got it all in there. Medicine-y, very aftertasty. Amazing macros though, so if you futz with that. Medtrition, you guys are doing a fine job. People love it. Next. You did it, Scott, you son of a bitch. Eco-eat, because when I'm eating, I care about saving the world's caterpillars. Oh shit, by eating giant crickets. Scott, you know I've never had bugs before.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Right.
Yeah, I went to Thailand with friends and they were like trying bugs and I was like, I'm actually so good. I've never been better in my life to not do something. Ready to eat. Giant crickets with salt. The only thing that assuages my fear of eating this is that the cricket eating typically occurs in Southeast Asian countries often. And Southeast Asians have yet to make a food that I don't think is the best food I've ever eaten. And in general, Southeast Asians are kind of the shit. It's the only thing keeping me holding this in my hand and not throwing the away, Scott. I want you to know that.
Well, maybe pull the crickets out first and see how you feel.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Ingredients, giant crickets. And they have Brachytrupus portentosus. So they have the genus species. Excellent, in case you were concerned with that degree of phylogeny about your food. Salt. And to maintain freshness, bag also contains 1X oxygen absorber. Nice. Manufactured by Thailand Unique Company. So that's the good part. And then imported by Eco-Eat Company. I don't know. It sounds like a lot of white people. Oh. Scott, there's bugs in this. Did you know that? Scott, are you for real, bro? How far into YouTube do we want to get here, man? We could just quit and we don't have to tell anyone. Oh, where's the RP Strength YouTube channel? Like, oh, I don't know. They retired. Is there like an inevitability where like, as we got more famous on YouTube, inevitably I was going to have to eat bugs?
I think so. It's like one march to a single destination. That is bug eating.
This is like super awesome comedians like finally getting their night at the Apollo, right? It's like, you better not be nervous backstage, Big Pimp. This is your time. Except my night at the Apollo is like eating off the floor, eating the roaches. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah?
Good luck.
You're supposed to inspire. Guys, I go, let's do it. And Scott like breathes in and out really heavily. Like, why are you nervous? I should smell it. I should smell it. I should smell it. Let's do this right. Oh, that has a smell. It's like something went bad smell. Yeah, hold on. Let's get one with legs. Sorry, buddy. You've been chosen for Valhalla. Witness me! There he is.
Yeah.
He's looking at me. It's just like shrimp. Shrimp's a crustacean. No. That.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I think I ate a bug by accident. No, wait, it was on purpose. Oh my God, it's still in me. Oh, Scott, that was terrible.
I'm sorry. Honestly, I thought it'd be funny, but after seeing those, I just generally feel bad about it.
That was bad, dude. I want to like it. Thai people, you're amazing. I didn't like it.
I didn't like it. It was the only food I couldn't eat so far and actually had to throw up. Next, though I shudder even to say that. Protein popcorn. Cool. Cinnabon Crunch. Simple, convenient, fresh, and affordable. I like the affordable part. Typical Jew. Oh, that's funny, huh, Scott? 10 grams of protein, 40 grams of carbs, 38 net, 8 grams of fat. So this is pretty high fat, pretty high calorie. So it's like a meal replacement, but does add some substantial amount of protein. Let's see where the protein is from. Whey protein isolate. That's where they get their protein. Nice. There's high quality protein in here. This has got to be better than crickets, right, Scott? Damn, it's pretty hard, man. It's not bad at all. Not all snacks, Icon Meal says, were created equal. Yeah, that's kind of rude, but not wrong. There's not so much protein in here that it makes it taste bad. There's enough fat and carbs that it actually tastes quite good. It's heavy for popcorn. Like the popcorn giblets are, they're heavy. You know, like they're not popcorny, and that's because I got all kinds of shit in there. Rank 1, right away. We got a new champion, Scott. Yes. A new contender. The first one was terrible because I still had some of the crickets in me, but the second and third popcornies were very nice. Still alive, baby. Next. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So what we're eating here can be pretty simply described as whatever the that is. Hold up. I speak...
There's some English on there. Korean?
Ah, it is Korean. I know what Korean letters look like. K Seafood Pavilion in Nonhyunro, Seochogu, Seoul, Republic of Korea. It's a superfood snack. Doesn't tell me what it is. Product name, dried Pollack. More dried fish, Scott. I hate you. And ingredients, dried Pollack, slice. Allergy information, fish. Okay, it has got amazing macros, 17 grams of protein, less than a gram of carbs, 0 grams of fat. Wow. We'll see. Oh. Don't throw up, don't throw up, don't throw up, don't throw up. Oh, Scott.
That's the worst one for you?
That smells like smelling salts.
Oh, I can smell it from here.
It's intense, man. I'm going to lock it up for now. Don't I have an Asian wife for this kind of shit? Hello, Asian wife.
Hi, Jewish husband.
Excellent. I see the money's coming through. You still know me.
Yes.
Your people decided to send us some fun foods.
My people.
I know you're Filipina, but the Koreans also have food. You're going to want to try this, but you're going to smell it first, then we're going to try it together.
Okay.
Sound good?
Considering I have a cold right now.
Oh, I think it'll penetrate that. No problem. You take a big old whiff.
It smells like fish food.
That it is.
Yeah.
No, I already did that. Hell no.
You did.
Oh, yeah. I almost threw up.
Yeah.
Shall we?
All right. Let's do it.
Oh.
Thank you.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Cheers.
1, 2, 3. Are you just supposed to eat it like this?
I don't know, man. You want some more? You hungry?
No. It's
we
like...
got to do Korean game show reacts emojis.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh. So good. Oh. Nah.
It tastes like, you know how we have wood floors?
I hope you're going somewhere with this, but I suspect it's just to taste like wood floors.
It's like it has the texture of like really like the shavings off of a wood floor.
Delicious.
Is it nutritious?
Yeah, oh yes. All pure protein.
Oh.
So that's all it's got in it.
Oh.
Does that change your mind about it?
Not, I mean, I guess if I was camping.
Okay, what about if you were working out and instead of drinking a Genius shot with your Gatorade, instead you had to take a fistful of this to the face between sets? Huh? I tried. Do you want to try something extra special?
I'm still chewing this.
Hurry up.
I can't. It's so dry.
Reach down and get you a little baggie of the little tiny baggie there. Why don't you get that little tiny bag?
Oh.
Okay. This is from Thailand, much closer to the Philippines.
Okay.
And you people eat this kind of stuff.
I grew up in California.
Yeah.
Vallejo, California.
Yeah.
Alameda, California.
You ain't number white girl, huh?
Basically.
Time to do it.
All right.
Get you one. You got to show the camera too. Oh.
Where's yours?
I already ate one.
No.
Oh, Crystal, I don't want to bias you. I don't want to bias you.
He did it.
This one you're eating by yourself.
This one's more palatable than that one.
What? It's an Asian thing, fellas. I threw this up.
They were eating crickets on Selling Sunset.
Did you see me on Selling Sunset?
Yeah, that's, maybe you should try eating crickets. Maybe you'll be on a Netflix show one day.
That's how to do it. Crystal, thank you so much for coming down.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Next. Whoa. Vegan beef slices. And they're reconstituted with water. So they're dry. They have 15 grams of protein, 10 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fat. And then now they look beefy. Scott, what a trip.
Warmed up, salt and pepper. Let's go. Starts out so good.
It starts out great. The aftertaste, doozy. It's made of soybean protein, wheat starch, wheat protein. Oh, so it's not gluten-free. Cocoa powder, calcium carbonate. Product of Taiwan. It's not terrible. The consistency is quite good. If you put it in a dish, it would be convincingly of a beef-like consistency. It definitely looks like beef. So it's quite nice. And the first few bites are like, oh my God, it's beef. And then the aftertaste hits. So not terrible. Not terrible. Scott, I don't hate it. Did you try this yet?
I didn't.
It does have a warning, cancer.
I you at least try that.
Warning, cancer and reproductive harm.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, starts out pleasant and quickly gets a little more disappointing.
Yeah.
But not the worst.
The vegan promise. It's gonna be great. False. Oh, Scott, I'm aging real fast here, man. Next. Oh, designer wellness protein smoothie. Tropical fruit with apple, MCT oil, and natural flavors. Why not just put extra fat into something? Fitness people. 12 grams of protein, 7 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fat. Not bad. A delicious, ready-to-go smoothie pack made with real fruit and 12 grams of protein. Enjoy chilled or at room temperature. This is chilled. Thank you for chilling it, Scott. Did you do that by accident? Did you forget that it was chilled?
I was just down here in this freezing basement all night.
Oh, no way, really?
Yeah.
Water, recombinant bovine growth hormone free, whey protein isolate, pineapple juice concentrate, high oleic sunflower oil, banana puree, mango puree, monk fruit juice concentrate, contains milk, tree nuts, in parentheses coconut. Satisfaction is guaranteed. Let's take the test. Ooh, I love sucking on things and squirting them into my mouth while I squeeze the back end of it.
Wow.
Wow. It's suckable. Yeah, not terrible. The aftertaste hits, bro. The cap looks like one of those like future space station concepts where it like rotates like this, and thus the people that live here via the centripetal and centrifugal forces, they're able to experience like a sort of simulated gravity. That's probably my favorite part about this. I didn't taste a whole lot of tropical fruit, to be completely honest. But also, I have barely a sense of taste anyway. So, yeah, but good news, no added sugar. And but it's not a reduced calorie food. They're honest about it. It exists. And you can buy it on the internet. Next. Scott. Christ. Thank God Jared's not here. Zebra tarantula. In case you wanted a genetically modified food that mixed 2 entirely different species.
5 protein, 1 carb, 0 fat.
5 protein, 1 carb, 0 fat. Well, you might have just said that first because... Oh boy, is there just 1 tarantula in here?
Correct.
Whoa, he's big, fellas. Haplopelma albostratum. It's got salt in here, and the tarantula is fragile. Handle with care. Did we really handle it with care, Scott?
It did not come handled with care.
Oh, our tarantula arrived broken. Oh, shit. Scott, it smells like something bad happened to it. Oh, it's got fangs. Ah.
You don't have to eat it.
No, I literally do, Scott. This is my job today. It looks menacing, bro. Are we sure it's dead, right? You know, Scott, like millions of years of evolution and 40 years of cultural reinforcement have taught me not to put my fingers into a bag containing a fanged giant arachnid
That's fair.
pointing at me. That it really is weird to like even touch this thing. But it's been a state of slight disrepair. Oh, God, it's got its bug eyes. Go to school. Oh, it's good advice. All right, shall I? I'm going to try a little bitty part this time. Godless. Ingodless. Scott, that was so bad. It's worse than crickets. It's worse than crickets. Get back in here, Tarantula. I'm sorry. Hopefully its life was fruitful. That was terrible. It was exactly like crickets in every single way except even worse. And did you guys know that when I was in high school, I took care of my science teachers, several giant arachnids, and the tarantulas I would feed them live crickets. So they eat each other and then we eat them and no one's having any fun at all. All right, that was terrible. I'm going to reconsider my life and think about what I did wrong in a past life to deserve this. All right. That was fun. I'd say a few things. One is if athletes still had to get extra protein from this kind of stuff, a lot fewer people would be trying hard at sports. And another thing is like, people complain about how protein powders and bars taste bad. Man, there's levels to the shit, fellas. Thank God your shitty protein bar tastes like remotely food you can try. Like this Genius shot here, if I put it here, it'd be one of these like, if it was rank 1, which it would be by a long shot on this list, no offense to the other folks, it would be like this would all be clustered together like you see here. And then to appropriately scale the ranking, this Genius shot would be like 3 football fields away on taste. Let's give this a good old-fashioned ranking. The popcorn cinnamon crunch was quite good. Nothing to write home about, but not terrible. The mac and cheese protein, although it has a weird aftertaste, was totally fine. Not so amazing, but edible protein smoothie yogurt. The orange gelatin situation has like chemical reaction of cascading aftertastes and not much else. The beef stuff was decent, and then the aftertaste really hits. The Neptune fish jerky is intense and very fishy, and I could see it beating out the beef in some context. If you're liking a fish taste, the fish jerky is actually quite good. If you're a little on fish taste, this is a lot. Camel's milk just kind of sucks. Sorry. And Korean fish jerky was terrible and smells even worse. The giant crickets were the only food here that I had to actually throw up because they're awful. And the zebra tarantula, I only took the tiniest little bite and I could barely stomach that. And I had to swig down a protein shake to get the taste to go away. It was terrible. Pray to God you never run into any of these foods, although some of these are okay. I hate saying mean things about others. These people all have companies and brands that make money. So I would say that my last caveat to you guys is I'm weird and my taste buds are all kinds of fucked up. I've had like the same favorite food since I was like 9 or some shit. There's a bunch of stuff I don't eat. So, trust me as far as you can throw me on this. And I would encourage you guys to get some of these snacks. They're fun to try. It at least leads us a fun prank with your friends for crickets or some shit like that. In any case, Scott, what else I got?
I mean, I can confirm to the audience that you weren't exaggerating. It was all awful, and that was not my intent, and I apologize. They're all awful.
No worries. We were just trying to try some protein snacks from around the world, and we failed. Yeah. So stick to protein bars and shakes. If you guys want to try out the Genius Shot, it's amazing. It's awesome. It actually tastes really good and has the best macros of anything here. And it's not made of tarantulas, which is unfortunate, but we're trying. And the link is in the description to buy some. So yeah, we're hawking our own bullshit, but it's not for everyone. Give it a shot if you like it. Awesome. If not, no big deal. And give some of this a shot too. It's at least going to be a good time for you and your friends. Turn the camera on before you try it and have a bucket around so you can throw up. I've been Dr. Mike. See you guys next time. I'm going to go brush my teeth.